All right, welcome everyone to our launch call. My name is Peg Tucker and I'm a field leader with New You Life and really happy to have you here. I'm really excited to be co-hosting with my business partner, Charmaine Artao. And we're going to go over a little bit of what we do. And someone invited you here. And if they did, I can tell you that they see something in you and they would like to share what we have found, what we are all so excited about. You know, all we ask that you do is that you listen. We're not asking you to make any decisions. Listen to what we do, and no is a perfectly acceptable answer, but just have an open mind and hear what we do, because I'm sure that you've heard about something before where you could make money from home, where you could make a side income. All I can say is that I'm super grateful that someone told me about this, because when I first started this, when I first started working with this company, I was really in a financial stress mode, worried all the time about making it to the end of the month. And it started small. It started with being able to pay off my credit card bills, and then it started with I was covering my lease payment, and it just grew from there. So this is and the possibilities, I have to tell you, going into the new year, I have never been more excited than I am right now. So I would like to, what I'm going to do is share my screen with you. And like I said, I'm co-hosting with my business partner, Charmaine. We will have Donna Stelter come on and share her, why she said yes to this business, why she said yes to New You Life, why she's doing it. Diane Ramundi is going to share a little bit of her product experience. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And okay, bear with me. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on the wrong slide here. Okay, so we start off, we see someone holding a phone in their hand. And this is the really exciting thing about this business, is that you don't have to be in an office. You don't have to fight traffic. You can do your business, and we all do, right from our phone. And, to think about that 20 years from ago, you couldn't do that. You could not do that at all. So it's a very exciting time. And I get excited about the possibilities. So what I'd like you to do, whether you're a guest or whether you're one of the professionals here, I'd like you to put in the chat what your number one goal is for 2023. And that would be really, really exciting to see. What is your goal something with wealth, with health, with relationships? Just make a little note in the chat and we can go back to that. So, we work this business on our phone. And what I love about it is you can start the day that you get started, you can start earning. So it's like kind of like a sport where you learn as you're playing. The more you play, the better you get. And we get to earn while we're playing. So one of the big reasons for people looking at this business right now, there's so many people who are looking for something, because there's a lot of economic insecurity. There's a lot of unknowns, a lot of uncertainty. And, the average family has a mountain of credit card debt the way I did. I can tell you firsthand, to not have that, to not wake up in the middle of the night and think about my debt, has been life-changing. And the cost of, just for the average family, the cost of groceries, the average family is spending hundreds of dollars more a month right now on just groceries. So even if you could, even just making an extra $100, $200, $300 a month can be life-changing for a lot of people right now. So think about that. Keep that in mind. Thinking about retirement money. We used to say, well, you need this much in retirement savings. And right now, you don't need, we can't think in line of savings. We need to think in line of active retirement income. You need to have some sort of cash positive retirement right now. inflation is happening because of the reduced labor participation. People don't want to go back to work right now. It's like a third wave of COVID. There's a lot of people that just are, attitudes have changed about work. There's a lot less gumption, a lot less ambition in the average workforce. So that is affecting inflation. There's still COVID that, China has zero tolerance for COVID. So that is affecting the supply chain, which is affecting the cost of everything from eating out to dining in, right? Just the things that we all have to do, and we don't have any control over that. That's something that we can't control. So, also, another thing that's affecting inflation is green energy. We need to do it, and it's going to be expensive. So what is the cost of opportunity? I like to ask myself, what is the cost of not looking at an opportunity? What will it cost you if you don't even look? Where will you be next year this time if you don't do something different? If in order for 2023 to be different, we have to do something different than we did in 2022. So the need for something more, even if it's only, like I said, even if it's only $100 a month, even if it's only $1,000 a month. If you don't know what that number is for you right now, think about that. Write that number down. What is that number a month that you would need to make doing something extra worthwhile, to make doing something extra that you can do on your phone, on the fly, wherever you are. So, that's something to really keep in mind. And I'm going to turn it over to my business partner, Charmaine. She's going to go over this, to tell you a little bit about where we started and what we have done. Charmaine, are you there?
Yes, I am. So thank you. And for those of us who are currently with this company, we've partnered with New Life, and New Life has given us the opportunity to kind of remove the barriers, right? Because if you are looking at starting your own business, what happens is you have to look at what product or service are you going to provide? Is it a lemonade stand? And then what kind of financial backing? If you were looking at a coffee shop, a cafe on the corner, even if it's a franchise, it's thousands of dollars. And then when you start off, how are you going to be able to scale? So with our business, we have that. We have stellar products. We have the financial backing, and we have the ability to scale. We started this company back in 2017. Now the product had been in production for almost 20 years. But what we have found as we've gone through this business model is we were able to scale. In fact, if you look at the statistics in 2018, it was 60 million. Now that graph I put in, it's in millions. So 60 million was the revenue in 2018. And in our fourth year, you'll see that we were ranked fourth overall in the world in the Digital Momentum Index. And what does that mean? That's in social media. And then in our third year, we were ranked third in the social selling news. So while we're a young company, we're getting a lot of attention because of the quality and stellar products. And then also in our fourth year, we were ranked 40th overall in the world in the direct selling news. And that's amazing. We've had a record-breaking $800 million revenue, and our projection in 2023 is to get to $1 billion. Now, think of this. This is a company that's young. It has removed barriers if you're looking at starting a small business. And we're just welcoming you to look at the information. And like Peg said, there's nothing to buy, nothing to sign up for. Just take the information, and it's jaw-dropping. Just jaw-dropping. Peg, I'll send it back.
Thank you. You do that so well. Our next slide is a video, and I want to invite you to watch this. Please give me a thumbs up, guys, if you can hear the sound, because I want to make sure that I share this correctly.
Why does a company make a product? For some, it's about making money. For others, it's about trying to build something. For New You Life, It's about changing lives. It's about empowering you to be authentic. We've changed the world with the category creating Liquid Gold Somaderm and have improved hundreds of thousands of lives. We've developed the most comprehensive, powerful skincare and transformation products on the market. We create products with ingredients that build you better and bring vitality to your life through systemic hormone balance. Now it's time to go beyond. It's time to take the DNA of success and create the future of what hormone health looks like. New technology to inspire your team and drive connection through a world-class app experience. New leadership to drive the pace. New ways to impact your community. New products that bring youthfulness to your life through healthy, balanced hormones. New opportunities to achieve happiness and a community where you belong. We're going where no company has gone before. We're developing products that have never existed. We're pushing the boundaries of science and technology. And it's all to empower you with the best products the world has ever seen. We are the Hormone Health Company, and we do what we do to transform lives. Everything we do has one purpose in mind. It's all about you.
So I really love that video. I love that it says we do what we do to transform lives, because that for me, it gives me purpose every morning, gets me up every morning. I get very excited about sharing these products. And our next slide I'm going to go to is our products. I'd like for Diane to share a little bit about her product experience and why New You Life for you too, Diane. Can you unmute? Great.
Okay. Yes. The reason I started using Somaderm was a friend had come to me and given it to me because I had been sick for 12 years. And it started out with colon rectal cancer, stage 4. And for 12 years, I suffered and I had no quality of life. I couldn't take care of myself, my family. And the first week on the gel, my whole mood changed. It was like somebody flipped on the lights. And then within 3 months, I was walking without any assistance. And by 6 months, I went to lunch with my friends. I used to suffer these spasms that would deform me kind of and bring me to my knees in pain. And within a year, they were all gone. All my inflammation in my body is gone. And I just thought to myself, wow, you know, this gave me my life back when I was suffering. I want to now share this with everybody I can. And the reason I chose New You Life is because our CEO leads from the heart, and his heart touched mine, and the products are amazing, gave me my life back, and this is my home now.
Diane, thank you.
You're
I love hearing that, because it reminds me every time I hear someone's story that how this product, how this company has changed their lives, it reminds me why I'm doing this. So thank you.
You're welcome.
I would love, Donna, while I stop the screen share, would you mind jumping in and sharing a little bit about, if you don't mind sharing a little bit about what the product has done for you, and then I want to hop back with you and talk about the business.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, thanks, Donna.
All right. So I started using this product a little over a year ago, and I was pretty healthy, but I had some mental health challenges and that I was struggling with. And I noticed very quickly within a few weeks, I didn't have this panicky feeling when driving on the freeway anymore. I didn't have this internal sadness anymore. I am very athletic, and I also noticed that I had improved recovery time. After playing hours of pickleball or doing a long run, I wasn't as sore. It really helped increase healing time. When I split my calf muscle, I healed very quickly. And so I am a nurse, and I believe in holistic therapies. And so I love that we have, these botanicals, and there's so many other health benefits. It's just such a gift. I love it.
Thank you, Donna. Yeah, it really is. It really is a gift, and it's a gift to share. And while we're talking the product, I had asked John if he could pop on, and I think he's just finished leaving work. John, I would love if you could just share just really quickly what your product experience is, or give us some knowledge about our products.
Okay. So when I heard about this, it was a no-brainer for me, and did a three-way call with Jocelyn and Joe. And so I've had sleep apnea for 30 years since boot camp. I had a bunch of shots, and it gets threw everything off. No more flying in your dreams anymore. And so just living off my laurels for the longest time, but taking it for granted. And then things started catching up with me. So anyway, so I started taking the gel. 3 days into it, on the fourth morning, I was like, wow, I feel better. Fifth morning, I started, I was like, I'm dreaming. Sixth morning, I actually remembered the dream, and then it just went from there. So I'm not the person that, I have somewhat bad eating habits, so I haven't done the before and after pictures of my weight. I got to drop 20 pounds still, but I've noticed that my strength and my recovery, mental clarity, there's just several things that went very, very well that I was expecting to happen. And then, of course, the supplements that I take, this product has amplified my supplements. So it's been a really great ride, and it's been 21 months, and I'm very appreciative. The business aspect for me, of course, is that that's a no-brainer as well. It's zero competition. I don't have a retirement savings, so I'm working on a retirement income. And and I heard that, and I'm using it all the time. And then of course we have other products that are very important, but I'll let you dictate how things go with this.
Thank you, John, for sharing. I love hearing that, and it's so true, the no-brainer part, right? So we have, what we're talking about is this. It is a homeopathic gel. I haven't put mine on yet tonight. So basically, you put a couple pumps on your wrist, rub it in. It's that easy, a couple times a day, and it goes into your system systemically to balance your hormones and bring your body into homeostasis. I was 55 when I started using this. I was tired, miserable, exhausted, stressed. And I just feel now at 60 that I'm in better health than I was when I was in my 40s, by far. So we also have a small handful of products. We have a weight management system, a nootropic cognitive support. We have a very comprehensive immune support, which is incredibly important to everyone right now, always, but it's particularly right now. We're in this season where so many people are getting sick, and I literally, I have to say, since I've been on the gel and Fortress, I have not had a cold in 4 years. I've not been sick, and we have a beautiful, really dynamic, really impressed me more than I expected to be impressed, our skincare solution. So it's a beautiful system, and like I said, I was not prepared to be as impressed as I am with that. So I would love to turn this over to Charmaine. Charmaine's going to talk a little bit more about results that people are getting.
Thank you, Peg. I wanted to mention something about MLT. It is for the weight management. And, oftentimes we look at things on the outside, but on the inside, it's important too. I'm petite. I have high cholesterol, it's genetic. And so I've used the MLT to manage my cholesterol. So on the slide that you're looking at, these are real people in our business. And you'll see at the bottom left, there's Peg. You'll see her 4-year transformation, non-surgical, right? Nothing invasive. It's amazing how when our hormones are balanced, how our body reacts. Right. And it reacts in a very good way. I was talking to a nurse earlier today. We talked a little bit about postpartum and how the hormones are imbalanced. So with the gel, there's a synergy with the body. And then if you go to the right, you'll see Danielle Danielle's transformation. She is one of our field leaders as well. You'll see in another slide. And she has not only transformed her life and her health because she's a personal trainer, but she's also transformed other people. And it's amazing how it said on the prior slide, our passion is to help people, change lives. And when you're in good balance, when you're in homeostasis, it's amazing how you can just change not only your life, but others. And it does say we do have a number of social media pages and so whoever had invited you, get back to them, ask them to invite you to one of the Facebook pages so you can read or see other pictures of people who have transformed their lives from these products. And then on the next slide, again, we want you to meet people who are just like you, who said, I can do that. So again, there's Peg. You may not realize from the pictures and from her speaking today, but she is somewhat of an introvert. I think ambivert is probably a better word, because through this business, there has been growth. And like she said, she wants to be able to share this with other people so other people can benefit not only from the health side, but from the financial side. And then there's also Melody Jordan. Mel, our wonderful leader, a business partner and friend up in the North Pole. And for those of you who have some doubt about starting your own business, especially if you've never been in business for yourself like me, there is so much support. I mean, if you're thinking that you can't, this is Mel living in the North Pole with 9 children, single mom. And if she can, and she's building an international business, we can help you build it as well. And again, you'll see Danielle Marie, a field leader we just love. And then to the left, you'll see Sir Alex Stern. Some of you may or may not know of him. He is involved and has sold billion-dollar businesses. And so he has looked at our company and decided this was a company he wanted in his portfolio. So if he and other successful people like those on the call, those you see on these slides, if other successful people are looking at this business very seriously, we just ask that you get back to the person who referred you to this call, or if you're on the replay, go back to the person so they can share additional information with you.
Thank
And
you so
back-
much, Charmaine. So I would love to, while we're on this slide about meeting real people, I would love to go back to Donna Stelter. Donna, if you could share a little bit more about what made you say yes to New You Life? What caught your attention?
So I am a nurse, but since 2011, I had my own healing arts practice. So I did have a brick and mortar business where I had to pay rent, I had to drive to it, and clients would come and see me. I shared different healing modalities, also supplements. And then for some magical reason, right before the pandemic, I closed those doors and I stopped paying that rent. And I was looking, because I do have a big following of people who know and trust me for my expertise in medical conditions and things like that. I was looking for another stream of income as I closed my doors. And so when I had my own business, I was my own web designer. I had to, create all of my things for my schedule and things like that. It took up a lot of time. And so I wanted to do, I knew social media was the way to go. I wanted to do something that was just easy to follow. I wanted everything done for me so that I could focus more time on my clients. And so I loved New You Life. I love that we are such a family where people cross the aisles to help each other, like on this call. We are truly a team and a family, and I love that. I believe that we are also passionate about really seeing results in others, as well as lifting each other up, helping Peg, come out and lead these calls. And so I said yes to New You Life because I met Peg on social media. I developed such trust in her. I loved the ingredients. I loved learning more about Alexi and how our products aren't filled with all kinds of fillers and, you know, additives. We are, you know, so many of our products are homeopathic, and I just, I feel very blessed. I, in one side note, because I wasn't, you know, just really struggling for money. Um, I went on my app before the holidays and I found out there was like this huge chunk of money sitting there. And I'm like, oh, yay. And so I got to bless my children a little bit even more this Christmas by just sharing, you know, what I love to do with others. And so it's just been great, Peg.
That's awesome. Thank you, Donna. Thank you for sharing that.
You're welcome.
So, you know, these are the starter packs. We have a number of different variety of packs that you can start a business with. And the thing that goes beyond the starter pack, and you can ask whoever invited you to this call more about these, because there are a few more than are listed right here. But the thing that I wanted to stress about it is that the minute that you hit process, when you sign up to be a distributor, to be a member, you get a website. And you can go into that website and access just a plethora of training, so that by the time this kit arrives on your doorstep, you know what to do. You know, and we plug you into a system, so there's no guessing. You're not on your own. You're not running a business by yourself. We're right there with you, locking arms with you, helping you. And you know, like everyone has said, we are a family. We work together. So that is something that I truly love about this. You've got the leadership, and one more thing about the training. We get to work with people who are, to get the kind of coaching and mentoring that we get would cost $200 a session easily. And we get this for free. So, you know, that's another benefit that just can benefit your life in general. This really has changed my life in a lot of ways. There are over 5 ways that we get paid. We get a retail commission for sharing product. We get a first order bonus when someone decides to come and partner in the business with you. Depending on what they order, you get paid on the product that they order. When you start building a team, there's volume that builds under you. You get paid a percentage of that volume. You get also paid coaching bonuses. So you get paid to help people on your team to build their business. And we get matching bonuses. So there's a variety of ways to get paid. It's something that this comp plan is very, very fair. I've seen others in the industry, and there's no gotchas. This is what the way I like to look at this one. So, you know, what is it that's the key for you? Is it time with the people in your family? Is it time to have relationships? I know for me, it's freedom and having control over my life that are very big for me. So I like to have the freedom to do it my way. And you know, and I want to travel, and I have gotten a big achievement for me in 2022 was that I was able to earn an incentive trip to Maui. Right now we're all running towards our incentive trip to Costa Rica. So that's really exciting. And you know, everyone here has mentioned how I have changed in this business, and this business has built me as a person. And so I look at it as that we are in the people building business. We help people to build themselves, to become unstoppable. The word that Melanie likes to use, to become unstoppable, to live the life of their dreams. So if you have questions, get back to the person who shared this with you. We are happy. They'll get you on the phone with any one of us to answer your questions. We can get in a text chat and answer questions for you. And if you decide to join us, I want to say ahead of time, welcome. And we'd be happy to lock arms with you and help you to live the life of your dreams. So I want to thank everyone for participating today, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.